We're here today doing the Canyon Adventure Van stop stay install, and first tool of the day is the screwdriver, flathead. We'll start by getting these plastic trim clips out. You'll do it on both sides. Sometimes they can be a bit stubborn. So we'll just keep all our hardware safe and put away. And the next step, so we'll just go ahead right under this edge just to get a finger started. You gotta lift, and then you can pull out a bit. You just kind of pull. There's another clip there we didn't do, so don't pull too hard. Perfect. So we'll get the stencil on there and we will mark out the lines for cutting the plastics. So this is the current stencil we have, and we will just set that in line with both of these outside edges at the top. Not this outside edge here, but just flush with that edge. We'll go ahead and mark that out. We have a white marker here so we can see it a bit better. And that's what we'll trim. So you can start with just trimming off this edge here to that same length, same down here. You're getting rid of that whole lip. It just helps you line up for those other cuts a little better. I'm just gonna leave that one on. There we go. So we're just gonna clean up this edge a bit. You can see that blade got it a little hot, but just clean up all these sharp plastic bits. So I'll clean this edge up a little bit as well. You can always cut more, can never cut less, so take it slow. Once you have the cuts done, the hard part's over. Just finish cleaning up. We're gonna get our little vacuum out here and clean up our mess before we seal it up. So you should have 4 brackets in your box. You'll have 2 that are rectangle brackets. Here's the other. And those will be the parts that go in your cab. And the other parts have the contour of the door. And you'll see that in just a minute. So this will be your passenger side, because these 2 flanges here are meant to cover up that back edge that we cut. We will go ahead and get this trim just back to flush, and I believe we can put the clips in now. I probably won't, but I will get it flush, and then we will start marking out the holes to drill. So as you're going in, you have this trim you have to get under. Some vans are different, but you kind of got to get it under there, push it in, and you're still dealing with these. Sometimes you can get a screwdriver under there, but that's all you need just to get those clips lined up. We undid one extra here, and that's actually the one that's caught right now. These will be your new washers that will go underneath this bracket. And right here we have the passenger side, and this bracket will tuck right up in here with those just edges flush. As we tighten those bolts, they'll hold it in place. What we'll be doing here is holding our bracket in the position we want it and marking our centers. You can transfer them with a marker. I'm just going to use a center punch. So the alignment right here is this back flange of the metal bracket is flush with this, just that inside edge flush here. And this just kind of lines up right along that plastic. Might be a little tight, so just kind of push it in, make sure it's set. And go ahead and mark your centers once you have it lined up. So I have a few marks down there just because my first ones weren't the most perfect. So I'm just going to find out which one I like through the hole and mark it with the Sharpie. And then I'll know which ones of my divots to actually follow. That one's good. So I will be using a 3/16 bit just to pilot my holes, and then I will finish them with the bigger one that's included in the kit. So before we go and drill our big holes, we're just gonna make sure that these smaller ones are correct. I'll put this bracket back in position and just look vertically straight down, make sure they're all pretty close. I like that alignment and they're all good. So we're just going to drill out those holes. This is the passenger side, and we'll move to the driver's side once we're ready. I'll go ahead and get this driver's side marked, and we will go ahead and install the Rivnuts after we get the holes drilled. Now we clean. After we get the holes drilled, we will go ahead and vacuum and do our final cleanup. And then we'll spray paint, then install. So now it is time to install these nut certs into the holes that we just drilled. And this is the standard tool you'll have. We'll be using an air-powered one just because we do these a lot. So we'll be using this fancy tool. You'll normally be using something with the jaws. This will be a lot easier and faster for us. So we'll be putting in the included hardware, and I'll just be using the included Allen key to get it started and then use a drill. We're ready to install these brackets, and we have our washer right here, and this will go under it. The taller side goes towards the inside of the van. We'll just set that in, and I actually went and notched out just a little bit right here so that the bracket doesn't sit on top of the plastic there. Some of the vans have different tolerances with this plate, just depending on the manufacturer. But we'll drop that spacer in, line all three holes up, and throw the bolts in. So you can see the spacer down in there, if I can get all three, if it'll cooperate with me. You can see the spacer in there, and that's orientation. We'll just go ahead and get these tight. So this side's done in the cab, and we will do this side for the door. Our next step will be to just detach these 2 bolts here. They are T30 Torx bit. We will reuse this stock hardware to put it on just with this bracket. So we'll go ahead and get these put on. Don't go too tight because you'll have to realign these just in the next step. What we're gonna do is just make sure that those slotted holes are in their correct position. You can probably just go ahead and match how they were before you put this bracket on. But what I'm gonna do is close it. Then I can see where that thing indexes. I'll hold it in position and just tighten those up. Double check it lines up once you're done, but it should be that simple. On these plastic ends, we also include some metal ones. Slide this red tab up and it'll just open this up so it's ready to accept the ball. Get it on there, slide that tab back. We're gonna do the same down here. You're gonna have to open the door a bit more than it likes to, just at that natural stop. We'll slide that in. There's one side done. So we will go ahead and just put this other side's cab bracket on. Same thing, spacer here, and we'll go ahead and get those screws in. So once we have that washer under there, we're just gonna line it up, set our bracket down, and just drop these through. There we go. So this is the driver's side bracket, and you can tell it's a little different if you look at them side by side, but we'll just be matching this curvature of the door here. And this bracket here is actually held in with the same 3 screws. So just be a little careful that you don't drop that bracket. So same as last time, we'll just be using factory hardware, and you can wiggle this around and you can see the tapped side of that wiggles. So just get it lined up, get them all a little tight, and go back and tighten them all down. So same thing on this side, just get it lined up with this, just by holding it in place if you need to. Ours just lined up right how I had it tight. So we will go ahead and put on this strut, and same thing, slide that red piece up, put it over the ball, press down, slide that red piece back. Same thing here, you'll have to, oh, one's a little loose. Have to just open that door a little wider than where it wants to be. And we're in. So they'll be a little stiff the first few times, and then they'll loosen up, but there you go. Stop stays are in. And we will do the final cleanup and put our clips all back in. Thanks for watching. Hope it went good. And if you'd like to, feel free to visit our website, like and subscribe.